Hello everyone out there on the internet, this is the Lunar Walker, and welcome once again to .hack. Let me alter a few things here, because for some reason they keep changing the stream info. Even though I always set it to .hackgu Volume 1, they change it over to Games and Demos. Probably because this is the freaking recoded version, even though they do have a setting for the 4th version, and that never came out on any other system, so yeah. Okay, changed back to what it should be. And welcome once again to .hack. It keeps flipping between Haseo having the twin blades and the broadsword. I don't know if it doesn't do that when he's at level 1, but yeah, I think that's actually a really cool thing that they do. But let's continue, shall we? Okay, so we are in the world. I did off-screen do those those 2 rebattles, so there's no real worry there. Let's see, we've got the battle against LK. Wait, did I finish all of the little bonus battles? I know I did the mission. Bookmarks, yeah, I did them all. Good. Okay. So, yeah, flip back and forth, but hey, it happens. So I need to...
She's not here? The semi-final is just about to start. Is she still mad about what I said about Sakaki before? For now, I'll just go register at the arena counter.
I need to get syllabus. Gaspard isn't a person to join the arena, though he actually is really good in it. Let's see, anything... Come here, Cox. I prefer when they stand there. I just literally spoken to. Nagare, you got anything I want? No, you do not. Actually, you might. No. Yeah, I was thinking of doing that, but I decided against it. So we go register at the arena counter. We do not... First we didn't have syllabus, now we do not have our healer. We are a healer down.
Yeah.
She did say she'd come, so I'm sure there's nothing to be worried about.
Yeah. Hey, what the... Who said that I was worried?
I'm here. I'm so glad I made it on time.
Adelie.
You made it!
Yeah.
Did something happen, Atali?
You gotta listen. While I was on the bus, I sort of fell asleep. I missed my stop and ended up all the way at the last stop. I was like, oh man, where is this place?
Uh-huh.
Mr. Haseo, the semi-final match is about to begin. Please finish the registration process.
Oh, the match is about to start. Let's go, everyone!
Okay, so Adelie's back. Good. We are not missing our healer. Let's see here. Strategies. Yeah, keep them both on free will. They're good. They're in their 30s. Let's see. Equipment. I've got him with the Brave Pendant, her with the Medical Pendant. Evil Attire, Remedy Plate. I've got him with Sleep Attack. Let's see. Do I have any good customizables for her? Let's take off the ones that we don't use. Huh. Yeah, double stack heal knowledge. Okay, so do that. Level 35. Adelie's 34, so I'll give that to her afterwards. But, let's give her an Olm Shell. Because she's got a water skill, so... Actually, also give her a Fire Mouse skin. I know. Now, no, I want customized. Thank you. I was debating, and I think I'll give her the Fire Mouse skin. Because she has a, yeah, I gave her the medic badge before. Now she's got a medic pendant. I wish I could give her the new medic item I have, but I can't. Let's see, do they actually have... Yeah, his is brave. Hers is medic. Mine's greedy. Let's see. I might swap that. Can't do that. Headband would be good. You know what? I'll just keep the greedy pouch. Yeah, how you can tell who you're up against. Oh, we're pretty good. All three of them are twin blades. We've got a Blade Brandier, a Harvest Cleric, and an Adept Rogue. I'm going to keep using my broadsword. This is what rank everybody's at. We're at level 16. Which is kind of funny that we're going up against people that we should have already beaten. We should be a higher rank, but we're not. But yeah, let's go, shall we? Start the battle.
Oh, Coney, stop that!
What? Hey, I'm sure you two do those things too, right?
Oh, I wouldn't do that. But if it's you, Cooney, then I just might make an exception.
Me too, me too!
What did I get myself into?
Hi, Pie.
Hey, sup?
Well, you seem to be enjoying yourself.
There's a much bigger reason for this, deeper than the ocean. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, you!
Yeah, Cooney's coming with us.
She's a higher level.
Her. Do you think Haseo can win?
I honestly honestly have no idea. The boy does have his ups and downs, you know?
Very interesting. You say that almost as if you think he has a chance of winning.
Oh, that hurts.
But it's the truth. Let's face it, if he fights normally, he will lose. He's fighting former Emperor Alkaid. Her skills are quite formidable. Even if Haseo has leveled up a bit, it's highly doubtful that he's closed the gap in skill.
I wonder. That may be true, but he's been training hard up until just recently, you know?
Kun. You know what your biggest fault is? Is that you always run away from inconvenient conclusions. Let's face it, there is no way that Haseo can win this fight. Not without using his avatar.
Yeah.
Which means he's definitely going to use it. When that happens, when he uses it, what are you gonna do about it?
The tournament semi-final match. Today, we meant to bring you commentary from the Guildmaster of Ikolo, Mr. Tayaku. Instead, we provide you with commentary from the Holy Palace Emperor. Mr. Sirius, thank you. Thank you for joining us today, Mr. Sirius. In today's match, we have Alkaid, the former Emperor of the Demon Palace. I heard the condition for joining Ikolo is to be an arena emperor, but...
It's not a condition, it's a qualification.
Oh, of course, it's a qualification. Unfortunately, Alkaid was robbed of her throne by the current emperor, Endrance. But in this season's tournament, she's aiming to try and reclaim her place. Do you have a message for her?
If you wish for glory, be strong.
Okay then, how about a comment about the opposing team, Haseo?
No contest. That's all.
Thank you.
Come on! Come on! I'll take you out in an instant!
I'm kicking your ass.
You won't get away with this! Okay, here goes!
Damn. What kind of attack was that? Am I going to lose here? Am I going to lose?
What? You think you can win every time?
Alkaid is a very strong fighter.
So, you see, you and I are on totally different levels. Get it?
Damn! 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 Skate! Just you wait. I'm going to take her down without even using my avatar.
It's not a place where you can win just because you say it.
No, not without using the avatar.
A rival? Him? He looks weak.
Fantastic! It looks like Team Haseo has done it again, folks!
And he
When
lost.
thought Team Alkaid had this match in the bag, Team Haseo has exceeded our expectations! I'm at a loss! What more can be said than amazing? It's unfortunate for Team Alkaid. What do you think, Mr. Sirius?
He went berserk.
So, you're nothing more than a big fat cheater as well. I'll never forgive you.
You say that now.
Coon. I think it's about time that you answered my question once and for all. So tell me, what's your plan? What are you going to do about Haseo?
Haseo. He thinks it's acceptable to do anything, just as long as he wins. Well, I'm gonna show him how foolish he is. I'll teach him how frightening avatars truly are.
So much messed up. Wrong button. Log out. Because we have an email now. And some forums. Rumors. A response? No. Huge shadow. The Marigold burrows in the Lost Grounds. Giant shadow came up from behind, turned around in surprise, saw Red Eye staring at me, panicked and ran away. Triad looks like that twin blade who was involved in that incident 7 years ago. Yeah, they're basically saying Triad looks like Kite. Which, we've seen Triad. Yes, he looks like Kite. Rumor found.
Morig Barrow. Isn't that? That's where Pyros called me to. Another place where the Tri-Edge sign was found. I should probably go alone.
Okay, so, yeah, like I was saying, that's Morig Barrow we've already been to, and it's just one of those go back kind of. This is another back and forth kind of session thing.
Guess I'll go see what's up at...
We already know it's a hidden forbidden bulwark.
Not surprising that he's not here anymore.
There he is.
He's still around?
Asleep.
Hey. Damn it. Did Tri-Edge get you? Hey! Hey! Hang in there! Passed out.
He's been waiting there for days, so...
He's not waking up. I'll head back to town.
I gotta shave.
Sakaki. Huh? What the hell is he doing here? Atali?
Well, Atali, do you sense anything?
Yes, it's very small, but I hear a sound.
I see. Then, do you hear anything on the other side of the wall?
I can hear something from the other side, but it feels very different from this.
Then it looks like I guessed wrong. Too bad. I thought for sure the main body of this would be sleeping here.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry, it's all right. You don't have to apologize. I have great faith in those abilities of yours.
Thank you very much. Sakaki, I'm happy to be able to help you on this task. You know I'm always here for you.
Very well. By the way, have you noticed any change in Haseo?
No, not especially.
Then that's fine. Please continue to keep an eye on him. I am counting on you.
In the end, it's still Sakaki this, Sakaki that, Sakaki everything to her. Looks like he's got me in his sights too. Still, what was that they were saying about hearing a sound? Why am I getting all worked up about this? Well, it's nearly time for the final round of the tournament. Guess I'll go check my email or something.
Trying to think of a good palate cleanser game before going on to the next one in this series. Hey, another forum board post. Ill Axe and Water Altars. Level 35 Water Dungeon. Water Altar, get one at the Rue Zigger in the area where it's Delta Counting Heretics Frog Lake. Awesome. Possibly better items. Tournament Finals. Team Haseo versus Thunderstorm. Leader Kun.
Today I fight with Kun. I should go register. Once I win this match, I can fight Endrance.
And Syllabus, who found a good place to level up. Delta Fattening Military Purebred. So, yeah. It's amazing how many new words we've been getting in the Where Can I Find forums. Mainly because it's a good way to get level ups.
I'll register for the final round at the arena counter. Gotta get Atali and Syllabus.
Not yet, though. Ayanti and Laws. Do you have anything worth trading now? No. What about you, Moonlight? Priest Scroll, but I don't need those. Spell Voyon. Get Atali and Syllabus. Area words. No. We want these. That's a good one. That's nothing. So we'll go this one, then this one, then this one, okay? Because this is a nothing area. This is a level 28. We might level up. Okay, Sky, you get some rest and take care. You get better. Don't want any of those. Thanks anyway. What kind of enemies are we looking at? Okay. Yeah. Nothing enemies. Like I said.
This'll be quick.
Let's keep it up.
And it's a trap box. Fairy orb.
It's my turn.
There we go.
Well, that's that, I guess.
Take out these guys before I go into the battle area.
We did it! Let's do our best.
Genjo the Faithful. Let's hope I can take this guy out before he PKKs the other girl. Missed it. Missed it again. And once again I missed it, but I got the save, so it's fine. I got the save, so it is fine. Are there any deviations? Not really. The boss is in the middle and there's like one more island at the end, so...
Victory is ours!
And let them take him out. Oh, Adelie's level 35, so... give her that medic headband I was holding on to for her. There it is.
shall grant thee my powers for a limited time.
Assists in the next 5 battles. Good. Kinda wanted that.
It's my turn. Have you learned your lesson?
We'll save Mecha Grunty after the boss battle because I couldn't trigger him. Are there that's a trap box. I don't see any breakables. Still kind of paranoid about that.
This'll be quick. That was nothing.
Let's see. What are you equipped with? You've got a plate that's level 36. Vest is 28. Okay. There's a couple breakables. There's Mecha Grunty. We gotta go after Don Elephant. Hello, new person. Got a medic pendant for it. Okay, break the it. Break that. Talk to Mecha Grunty.
Oh, well, wonder if I have enough chim spheres for it.
Course unknown. Fuel insufficient. Function shut down. Emergency landing. Passing life form detected. Begin fuel request. Beep. Please inject chim spheres. Oink. Thank you for helping me. Oink.
Mecha Grunty. Okay, I think I got all the breakables, and with this tree, I will have picked at least once on every tree. So let's get out of here. Okay, I did get all the breakables, that's good. Sweet. Playing. See if they have anything that I want. Wada. No. Tris. Got an avalanche scroll, but I don't really want that. Okay, so next. We've got that one, and then we've got this one. And then we will go on to the battle. Whew. I've got chilly feet. Oh, I never opened up my drink. Ah. I grabbed a monster out of the fridge for the drink for this.
I'm sorry.
Ah, new enemy, the Fat Lancer.
Armor pierce! Lateral move! Ogre sword!
There we go.
I guess.
Honestly, as much as I love games like this, what I hate is when you get given a scenario where you are winning, and then suddenly it pulls a bullshit, oh, you lost. Like with, just now with the battle with Alcade in the arena. I was winning. I could have won that without using the avatar, but suddenly it said she pulled off a Beast Awakening and my characters could not move. So it's like, okay, you pull off bullshit and I'm not allowed to do anything?
Ogre sword!
There we go.
Well, that's that, I guess.
Hey, Syllabus's weapon leveled up. Sweet. Now get this once. So that we can get enough chin spheres for that S. That's good. Because we want to get those S's and A's. If you don't get them, then you don't get the words. And you want those words. I think the only time I don't do chin spheres is when they're in those trap rooms. I hate it when they do that. Awesome. And I believe these are new enemies.
Ogre sword!
Ah, I could have gotten that Rengeki and I missed it. Wait until it's 3 in a row. And get one more for missing the one in the trap room. Awesome. I'm going to try not to sell the spirit drops and money anymore, or health drinks anymore. Who knows? Broad to one, south or west? Let's go west, because I'm close to the last side. So that's Mecha Grunty on the way out, so we will go south, take care of that part of the map, and then come back and go west. Help Mecha Grunty and leave. Oh, glad we came down this way. There's a battle going on.
This'll be quick.
Have you learned your lesson?
Hi, Sir Tekka. Yeah, I have played this game before. I played it back on the PS2. There's a few things that are different. Okay, Hera, you're going down. But
Well, that's that, I guess.
there is a few things I think they've I know that Mecha Grunty's voice is different for this one. He had a different I think they changed voice actors between game 1 and 2 on the PS2. And so when they remastered it, they just gave him the voice for the second game on. So it sounds more robotic, I think, in this version. But it just... I liked the old voice actor. Nothing against the new guy. The new person is really good as well. Mecha Grunty being a mech, I think does work on having his voice more robotic, but it's just, I think there was more charm in the old voice actor.
Remember this? It was laying around like this before.
Course unknown. Fuel insufficient. Function shut down. Emergency landing. Passing lifeform detected. Begin fuel request. Beep. Hey bro, be a bud. Give me some Chim Sphere, please. Chim Spheres. 120% resupply complete.
Mecha Grunty. I've said it multiple times, I just love the character of Mecha Grunty. Ooh, people. Do you have anything I want? No, you do not. What about Heavenly Flower? No. How about you, Mile? No, you do not have anything that I want. Okay. Well, Sir Tekka, it was nice while you were watching. Another locked room.
Slow.
Got it.
Twin moons.
Got it. Got the Rengeki. And her weapon leveled up. She's got Zanrom now. Good. The more spells she has, the better. Now to continue on.
I'm sorry.
Trying to think of a question of the day and there's nobody watching, so... Many times as I've said, oh, welcome to whoever showed up.
That was nothing.
Got a tidal wave from them. I heard a... Over here. Wrong button.
Darn, 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 darn. You caught me. I guess I'll have to give you some kind of reward.
Baku, what have you given me? Ah, okay. Let's go with recovery set. Nice. Thank you, Baku. Get 3 out of this one.
This'll be quick.
Take out these guys.
That was nothing.
The best place to level up your weapons is the arena. So... I missed one, but oh well. I think just missing one isn't going to hurt, especially since I'll be getting those gold ones. What is it, north? Yeah, it's north. I like when they're pretty easy to figure out. I do not like heavy swords. At least not the broad blade ones. The ones that have a saw edge I prefer because to get the bonus for it you just have to repeatedly press the X button. Let's go north again. See where this leads us. Hopefully a dead end. No, not a dead end. No. Ah. Son of a bitch.
Slow.
There we go. Yeah, I think I've definitely gotten the S for Tim Steers. I think that's the end, so we will go back over here and go to the west. Take out any enemies and breakables that are over here. Glad we did that. Hello. Welcome back, Senpeka. Woo.
That was nothing.
I don't think I really need any more Tim Spheres, so I'm just going to ignore those two. Any breakable objects? No. I am semi-paranoid about breakables. Ah, well, I hope you're having fun at work. I'm glad you're taking time off to watch me play this game. If you want to see past episodes or any of my other LPs, I do have YouTube. That's basically where I store all my old videos. I try to post it the same day that I post after my recording, so it's either that day or the day after, depending on how long YouTube wants to take. Yes, I got all breakables, thank you. And I got a water omen for it. What level is for omens? Let's see here. Got a lot of shit here. Water omens is level 38, so she needs another 2 levels. So let's level up in the level 36 area. And there's 3 people right immediately. Ayoshi, you've got some weird black tea, but I don't really need it at the moment. Aralgi. Oh, he cooks for himself, that's good. You've got a Law, and some Sprite Rain. Mihirogi. Do you have anything new? No, you do not. Yes, I try to do that myself. There are a few things I will do offline, but I try to show at least all the areas, all of the quests, stuff like that.
Victory is ours!
I wish I had proper software to play the first games. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to check you out later. Are you same name as on here for YouTube, or are you under a different name? Since I missed the one in the trap room. Okay, so yeah, I'll look you up on YouTube later then.
It's my turn.
My first LP is actually an unfinished Dark Souls LP.
That was nothing.
I might just delete those videos and restart it. I'm not sure on that one. Thank you for the sprite drops. Fairy orbs that I never use. Healing serum. Let's go this way. Okay, that's actually the way downstairs, so let's go this way instead. I should have checked on the map to see how far over it goes. Do. Do, do.
Slow.
Though I do know YouTube's, what's it called? It's complete and total bullshit. Their, copyright thoughts. Because even if you show at the beginning, which a few of these episodes I've showed, it said copyright to, I think it's Bandai Namco, you know, all those different things. Oh, you'll fill me up, right? Nice. Come here. There we go. Now with him, I don't think I ever need to kick these things, but Oh well. Gym soccer is fun.
I'm sorry.
And they're down. Like I said, I tried to show all the quests. The only thing I don't think I'll show up until the end is the Bigman and possibly Lucky Animals. I'll try to show all of them, but I'm not sure, because those are list quests, and they're basically just long, make sure you know where everything is kind of things.
Oh well. Wonder if I have enough chim spheres for it.
Course unknown. Fuel insufficient. Function shut down. Emergency landing. Passing life form detected. Begin fuel request. Beep. Please inject chim spheres. Chim spheres. 120%. Resupply complete.
Mecha, grunty. Thank you for the healing serum, Mecha Grunty. Now, I've actually discovered there are sometimes people right here as you go down. So, if you want to try and find everybody, always go back up and look at the orb. Another locked room. These get kind of annoying.
It's my turn.
That's nice. About the only thing that I am thinking I'll probably do is get a list of all of the enemies as well as where they are located and whatnot. And I will basically do a check mark on each one.
Let's get going.
Okay, who is... Oh, you're getting attacked by birds?
Armor pierce.
Yeah, a checklist is usually the way to go.
We did it!
Got 2 Rengekis off of it. She's now level 38, so I can give her the item. Oh, that would be great. Thank you. Omen. Oh yeah, it's this thing over here that I need to do. The fuel tank.
Victory is ours!
I actually, I wish I still had the PS2 versions of this game. I had all 3 games on PS2, as well as all of the original .hack games. And if I still had them and a way to stream my PS2, I need to get like a capture card and shit like that. I would definitely stream them, as well as the little illumination things that came with them. Illuminalities. Oh fuck, he got the question mark just as I...
This is it! Okay! Here I come! Wind moons!
Too bad that doesn't count towards... Yeah, when I first started streaming, actually, I was just recording it on my PS4. And I didn't have any, like, setup for Twitch or anything like that. So I just recorded it and put it on my PS4. Really? I missed all of them?
Let's keep it up.
Yeah, I still have my PS2, my PS3, my PS4. I now have a PS5, which is what I'm playing on now. I wish I still had my PS1. When we divided up when me and my siblings divided up I believe that's actually the end of this dungeon, so... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But when me and my siblings, essentially moved out, we separated our systems. So I got the, original NES. My brother got his... Oh, I heard a... Is it behind the door? My phone is ringing. One moment. Hello? Hello? Just one of those calls, false number kind of things. Oh, cool. I will try to be able to see it. I live in the U.S., in Washington of the U.S., Washington State, not D.C. I've actually been asked about that. I don't think, but when my family divided up the systems, like I said, I got the original NES. My sister got our 64, and my brother got the PlayStation. My brother sold the PlayStation when he decided to upgrade. I don't know what happened to the NES or to the Xbox or I don't know what happened to the 64. If it just got lost in the shuffle or if my sister still has it. As for the NES, I had it in a box when I was moving, and somebody stole it. And they stole it, they stole a shit ton of games, including the gold cartridges of the original 2 Zeldas. But yeah, it got stolen, and it really sucked. This is a triple level dungeon. Okay, so that door did not lead to the end. So we shall go and check what is behind door number 2.
Slow. Wind moves. Armor pierce.
I was gonna say, what, is it broken? Is it a broken tram car? I do like that while you're inside the dungeon, it slowly refills your SP. So, if you're low, you can just either stand still or run around like a chicken with its head cut off. But I think this is actually the first triple level dungeon we've been in. So that's pretty cool. Something nice to show people. But yeah, I used to have the 4 originals. I used to have the 3 PS2 games of this. I really wish I still did. If I can ever find either of those sets for less than triple digits, I'm willing to pay a little over 100 if, you know, they are... I've got assassin chimps after me now. If they are all in good condition and whatnot, but...
This is it! Okay! Here I come!
You know how it sometimes is.
Armor pierce!
Whew. But yeah, willing to pay triple digits just to own and play. If I could ever get a decent capture card, I would be wanting to play the originals on the PS2. That is a big if. Because I am on a fixed income, which kind of sucks. What's over here? Oh, I'm going backwards. They have a map and I still get turned around. Go figure.
Slow.
Yeah, I'm essentially the same way. I've had a few people watching my early stuff. I was streaming. When I first started streaming, it was the raid for Destiny 1. But I could not get a group together to do the third raid, the oh god, what is it called? The King's Raid. And shit. It's going to, yeah. Could not get a group together to do King's Raid, and I could not get a group together to do the Machine God Raid. So I kind of am holding off until I can find enough people who still play Destiny 1 to... Okay, let's save that door and try up here. To do those games, to do those raids with. Because they actually made it so that you cannot do those specific raids alone. Which I love. I love that when a game makes it so that you can't raid alone, because it is meant to have people, you know, play with you. Can I get this guy? Yes, I can. Sweet. Whew.
Well, that's that, I guess. Don't cry later.
Fiery Jenny 5. Oh. Can I stop this guy from PKing the olive? Got it. The one time I missed saving a person from a PK, and it was, I believe, the first of those blacklist PKers that I came across. Okay, this actually might be the end of the dungeon, which means going back to the other one and finding out what's behind that door. Awesome. Okay, so that is like almost the end of the screen, so we'll go back down here and check what's behind this door. Lots of running back and forth for me in these games. Then again, I can get lost in a wet paper bag, so... yeah, IRL, I have almost completely no sense of direction. I find out where I'm going through landmarks. So, when people ask me where to go, I say, hey, do you know where this place is? That is the beast statue. So again, back to the other place to make sure there's no breakables, chests, or fights. I was right the first time. It kind of sucks when that happens. Then again, it's kind of deceiving sometimes where they make you think the beast statue is like the farthest corner and then they put it like south in the middle, like they did here. So there's a lesson to people who are playing this game for the first time. Always check the open doors and check where you're going. Because if I hadn't, I wouldn't have gotten this fight. Can I get the other guy with it? Yes, I can. Sweet. And they're both on the ground now. I have to say my favorite weapon of this series for Haseo is probably the twin blades. But I do like how the weapons are designed for whichever kind of Adept Rogue you're playing as. Because some Adept Rogues do a gun build, so they have a good attack and for range, as well as close-up, and I believe a little mid-range. Whereas with this black build, he's designed for close and mid-range, totally. Because there's the twin blades for really close range, the broadsword for heavy, and the greedy pouch. I believe I've had that item a couple times now. Yeah, I'm currently holding one. Back to town. Yeah, I got the S rank. Third word, Phoenix. Tenaoka, Obadana. No one here. Yes, I want the Borp, because I am going up against Kun, and he's going to do Avatar to Avatar, because that's the way this game has been going. But yeah, the thing I really dislike about this game is when you're doing really well, or when you're over-leveled for a fight, and you're kicking their ass, and then suddenly the cinematic shows that you're getting your ass kicked, and I'm like, no, that's not what was happening. So, it sometimes sucks when that happens. Do you have anything I want? No. What about you, Isolde? No. Sometimes I wish that they would do alternate stories where if you're beating them, you can get like a cinematic where, for example, the Alkaid fight, you can get if you're beating her, you can get like a cinematic that says, oh, well, I won even without using my avatar, and, you know, him being cocky. Or a cinematic where even a semi-cinematic where he is being cocky and lets his guard down. Then you can do the whole he's getting his ass kicked because he let his guard down. But, yeah. Oh. No little talk beforehand? Okay, let's go. There we go.
We're gonna fight Kun? Hey, Haseo, what should I do? How should I fight? Oh, crap. The match is starting.
Come on, don't be nervous. It's Kun, right? Knowing him, he might just lose to us on purpose.
You think? Will it be okay? But, oh, man. What am I gonna do?
It'll be fine, Syllabus. Now, let's go.
I feel really sorry for
never ever use avatars, except against things like Ida.
Kun refused to recognize my power. But I'm not going to change how I do things. And I'll win, no matter what.
We've finally come to the finals of Demon Palace Tournament. Here is our commentator for today. Please.
Hi, Yada.
Yes, it's Mr. Yada from the Guild Raven. Nice to have you with us today. As Raven's Guildmaster, what do you think of Team Haseo?
I praise Team Haseo for making it this far in the tournament.
Yeah!
However, I believe there are 3 major reasons why it will be difficult for Team Haseo to win this match against Team Kun.
And what's that?
Well, the first reason is how familiar and knowledgeable they are with their own characters. The second reason is how much experience Team Haseo has with arena battles.
And Terrace? And Terrace? What the hell are you doing there?
Didn't I tell you?
No.
Shouldn't be a problem if I am your opponent. You'll defeat anyone, no matter who they are. That's what you said, isn't it, kid?
And the third reason is the strength of their resolve and conviction as players.
I will never accept what you're doing, Haseo. No, not for as long as I breathe. Your philosophy is wrong. You think everything's fine as long as you win? Anything's allowed? Don't you realize it's not worth attaining your goal if you ruin others?
Shut up! What are you, stupid? Who will recognize you if you lose?
You're wrong, Haseo. Winning isn't everything.
Of course it is. I will make you recognize my power!
Okay, he's at about 1/3 of his health. Here we go.
Oh, damn it! Why? Why are you getting in my way?
Ogre sword!
There we go.
Damn it. Why? Why do all of you keep getting in my way? Move! Get out of my way! Or else I'll eat you alive! Escape!
You fool! Come on! My Megas!
And I really wish they wouldn't show this every single battle. Even in the rebattles, they show these prompts. Okay, gotta find the center for those.
Let's do it! Let's get this over with!
Ow! Okay. Ah, come on. Got that one. Good. Ah. And it just juggles you when you get hit like that, so. Because I was trying to dash there.
Now do you understand, Coon? This is my power!
It's easier just to dodge away from that, it looks like. Damn it. I do that first, that one perfect before, and, okay, Unforgiving Bud. And I have to break these. Ah. Son of a bitch. Die. Ah. I don't think I've ever lost one of these. Ah. But like I said, it just juggles you when you get hit with that. Flash of green. Berserk.
No! Stop this! No! Please stop! That's enough! I told you to stop it! Hey! Cut it out! Stop! All right. That's enough already. Now stop!
But Haseo...
Kun! Are you all right?
Is this what you were aiming for?
No! Please! I never meant to! No! This isn't what was supposed to happen!
Do you understand now? Avatars amplify the dark side of our hearts. That is not something that can easily be overcome.
Then what?
You should always be prepared to lose something that is precious to you.
Be prepared to lose something?
And be prepared to protect something precious to you.
Stop. Please stop it. Kun! Run! Run away!
I guess I was never really prepared for this kind of thing.
Please! Just go!
I'm sorry, but this was the only way I could think of.
Please don't. Stop, 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 stop! Kun,
What? What's wrong, Haseo? That expression isn't like you.
Kun?
You used the ability of propagation, didn't you?
Yep, my avatar's a good boy, huh?
Propagation?
Yes. It's Kun's avatar's special ability. When it's used, it has the power to propagate all kinds of data. You propagated your own data to make up for what Haseo drained. Isn't that right, Kun?
Hey! That's exactly right. I knew you'd get it, Pi.
You idiot. Why'd you take everything on yourself? You could have become one of the lost ones!
I know. Idiots can only think of idiotic ideas.
Why you?
Stop! That's quite enough lecturing. Now then, let me speak.
Huh?
I give up. You win.
You give up? That's the match! Team Coon has given
Hey now, I did pretty good out there, didn't I? You think you can be a little nicer to me?
Just do whatever you want.
Come on, Pi. You see, Haseo? It's just as I told you, right? Winning isn't everything. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Just don't make the same mistake again, okay?
Kid,
And Terrace.
get it now?
Yeah. You were right. I wasn't even able to control my own power.
As long as you understand. Though you surprised me, kid.
If you know them, then you must have known about the avatars.
I was hired to do a job. I don't know anything about any avatars. Even if I did, it wouldn't change what I had to teach. It's no good anymore when the user becomes the used.
Yeah.
Anyway, kid, you're the victor. Make sure that you put on a championship fight worthy of my disciple.
I told you, I'm not your disciple.
the team that conquered this tournament is none other than first-time contender, Team Haseo! This team is famous for their come-from-behind victories and have gained the right to challenge the Emperor in the title match. I'm afraid it turned out to be a disappointing loss for Team Coon. Why do you think they lost?
So it ate the Magus. Well, it would seem there's time to rethink his future assignment.
Huh? Mr. Yada?
Warring City Lumina Cloth. Phase 3 Epitaph. This one I will show on screen. But for a moment, I have to pause this because I need to take care of a few things. Be back in a moment. Okay, I am back. I am sorry about that. I had to take care of a few things to set up for dinner. I am either going to do tacos or beef pasta. Not sure yet on that. Like I said, I will show the propagation fight due to let's have them removed. Due to the fact that you can't really show it. It doesn't have the... Oh, what's the words I'm looking for? There are... you don't have it anymore. So you do have a search watch. Yeah, I'll clip that. What are my spells? Okay, yeah, I've got all 4 on there. Arts. I am only at level 5 broadsword, almost level 6, and I am a level 6 dual sword, so that is really cool. Yeah, I leveled up the guild to level 2, which allows me to sell more items and have more items banked in my inventory, which I haven't really been doing. Once I hit level 3, which is max for this particular game, well, then it's max for this particular game. Like I said, I am going to get everything in this. If you do all the quests, then there's not a lot of... I figured out actually a way to fix the problem that I was complaining about, where you're winning and then suddenly it pulls off a bullshit you're getting your ass kicked because of story segregation. Instead of having it be their health or a time limit, have it be your health. Like I said, I'm going to show this one on screen because quit moving. Have them be, first have them be connected for your health, but also have them be, like, a couple levels higher than you each time, so that way it's not a bullshit, oh, you... Not a bullshit, oh, you lost. It feels actually like you're on the backswing and you do the come from behind victory. It actually feels like it. Like I said, have them be just a couple levels higher than you, not you kicking their asses and then suddenly they win because of bullshit reasons. Here we go again. Unforgiving Bud. Ah. Gotten a little better at changing that one. Come on, quit moving around like that. It's always that middle one that I miss. Flash of green. If you can keep your eyes on first the top and then the bottom, it's usually easier to dodge the flash of green. Just remember to hit dash for that one, the side, and it tells you to splash the things. Try splashing when they're in red. And as I've shown multiple times, it's not as easy to do the flash of green dodge. With Unforgiving Bud, you splash when they turn red, and usually it will hit them. Because if they're red, then it's close enough to hit with your melee. There's the protect break, and it tells you how to do data drain, even though, you know, you've done it a million times. Oh, come on. Got him. Yeah, he's a slippery little fucker. And that's the rebattle with him. The reason I showed the rebattle is it's only slightly different than the arena battle one. I don't remember if Maha is. You get two wallpapers for the battle. Let's go to Canard so that we can sell some items. Check the Book of 1,000 real quick. Guild Shop has nothing in it, so let's sell these. Sell these. Because I don't use those. Let's see, two more. Let's go 2 of the turtle shells and 2 of the Olm shells. Yay! So now we log out and check our emails. Okay, so we got some new background music. The Lumina cloth. I like holograms for this particular one. May I help you? Again, this particular one for holograms. Wallpapers. We got... This is also a way to show you guys what I got for... Yeah, other side of the screen for Kun, a smile for the Torvos fight, and light and shadow for the Alpha fight. And as for the second one, we got Kun's decision. Torvos and Encounter were the other two that we got for the other refights. I actually like light and shadow. Even with holograms, this is a good wallpaper. Let's get rid of the word new on these. Roar of the Beast. Magus' Death. We are missing 2. We are missing 5. That's it. Just 5 movies. And they're in the Book of 1,000. We've got new forums. Talk about the world. Irritating mob. Talks about the Mark of Offering, which we have. We've been doing that little secret quest the whole time. And new. Yay! Solkova. Kestrel. Hi, Sky. Glad you're back. Syllabus. Rumors. Famous PKK are suddenly being reduced to level 1. Huh, I wonder who that is. Send that one. Yada talking about Endurance. Meet at Raven's home. I was just there.
Guess I'll check out Raven's at home.
Let's go to Raven's at home. We will save just beforehand. But yeah, actually, I might use my old character for the other games.
Yada's calling me. Need to go to Raven's at home.
But as I was saying, a good way to do the arena battles for a come-from-behind victory, always have the setting be a couple levels higher than yours. Have their levels be like 2 or 3 levels higher than you, and then have the cinematic set to your health instead of theirs. Because then you can actually have it be a come-from-behind victory. It makes sense that you're getting your ass kicked. So it works so much better that way. But they didn't. You can be over-leveled, you can be kicking their asses, and then suddenly, oh wait, you're the one getting your ass kicked. And it's really annoying when they do that. I am not a programmer. I am in and out of college because of how expensive it is. Trying to do a computer major, but software design, it sucks. Math is kicking my ass because I'm in my 30s, so we didn't even learn algebra when we were in high school. that kind of stuff, but...
You're late.
Shut up!
Now, you two.
You're too easy on him.
Maybe the problem is you're just too hard on him.
What'd you say?
Who, me? Not a single thing. I hope you'll invite us into your party in the future, even if it is outside of GU assignments.
Yeah, I agree with Kun. I wouldn't mind joining your party, even if it was outside of a mission. But don't get the wrong idea. I'm only going because I don't know what you might do unattended.
I'm not inviting a hag.
Master Yada is waiting for us at the Serpent of Lore. It would be rude to keep him waiting.
Kun entered the Demon Palace tournament as part of an assignment I gave him for GU.
Yeah, that's what he said.
As you have defeated him and will fight in the title match of the tournament, I expect you to take over his assignment.
Oh? I didn't hear about that.
If I recall correctly, you are indebted to Kun, am I right?
Fine. So, what do I have to do?
Go have a talk with him.
Talk?
Endrance is a player with many mysteries. His past, his abilities as an epitaph user, and his connection with Ida are all unknown. There is a limit to what can be investigated in the system logs. That is why I want you to go investigate for me.
You want me to interrogate him? Do you really think he'll just sing like a canary? Even if he does, there's no guarantee what he says is true.
I will determine what is true. Endrance is apathetic. He uses a very languid playing style.
Languid?
The time Endrance spends online is unnaturally long. Yet at the same time, he shows little interest in either battles or chatting.
So, he's a loner.
In fact, the only place that Endrance seems to be partial to and interacts with other players is in the arena. In other words, if there was a chance to ascertain what Endrance's true intentions were,
it would be in the arena.
Yes, that is what I believe.
I'll do what I can. I've got things to say to him anyway. In return, I want Tri-Edge.
Of course, I know.
And now I have mail again. Probably telling me that if a fight against the arena, fight in the arena, probably have a couple of level up things. Let's see, the shop still has 7, so nothing in there. That's... Oh, everybody except Pyros. Nice. Let's see, level 41s. 39, 40, 38. I do like that they keep up with you, so once you hit level 50, it only takes like 1 or 2 levels with everyone else. Let's log out, because we have emails to check, which I gotta check my own after this. We've got forums. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. There we go. Ask about the skill. Okay, Pi, Kun, Adley, and CC Corp telling me about the title match. I think that one should be at the top, but let's see. Adley. Got new words to go through. Kun. Quest for him and Pi. Another quest for her and Kun. Det. Okay, that was her response to what the mess I said. Endurance.
Fight with Endurance. Guess I'll register.
Not quite, because I've got some shit to do now. I've got to level up myself and my companions, and I need to do 2 quests with Pi and Kun. So let's take those out real quick. If you ever do watch my old stuff, I tried to keep it at an hour.
For the title, gotta invite Adley and Syllabus.
Mainly because that's how long the PS4 recordings lasted. You could only record for an hour at a time. Let's get Kun and Pi in here, because we have a couple of quests to do with those two. Woo! Do. Crab Monster Party and Maze of the Bird Monsters. Delta disrupting Great Tiny Beast.
Hello. No.
I'm surprised. I never expected an invite from you.
I think you should thank me for training you as a GU member.
What?
Come on now, don't worry. It's a quest, right? Let's have some fun.
Okay. Huh. Gaspard's not there. Do you have them again? No, you do not. Damn it. Oh man, so you just started work when you got on. That is both awesome that you chose to watch me, and kind of sucks. Yeah, Surtech showed up, and he's been they have been chatting with me this whole time during work, and I really appreciate it. I don't know where Xavier is. He's usually on right now, but I should know these names by now. Oh, that is perfect. Okay, NPC cashier, got it.
Are you guys going into the dungeon too? What a coincidence. So are we.
Well, if it isn't the great Haseo.
What?
I'm surprised a cheater like you needs to take on quests like a regular player. Isn't that far off your style? Huh. Let's go. If we hang around him too much, it might rub off on us.
Still a bitch. Let's see. If I were any character in Dot Hack, I would probably be... let's see. I would be Elk in the original, and in GU, I would probably be Adelie.
You're mine! Twin moons!
Well, that's that, I guess.
Weapon level up. Yay. I try to be nice, kind of a loner. The thing with Adelaide that I don't do is I don't follow people blindly, usually. I say usually. I think everybody has that kind of wanting to be nice and wanting to help out. Come on. Thank you. I am trying to think of a palate cleanser between GU1 and GU2. And I am stuck on a couple of games. I might put a poll on both Twitter and Discord to see what people want. I'm not going to reveal the titles yet. I will reveal them when I get to those games, or when I get at least towards the end. If not, just make it a surprise on the Twitter and Discord. So if you follow me on either of those, then you will find out what games they are. It will not be today. I hate when they both hit break at the same time, because you can never get both of them. You're always on cooldown when it happens, so... But yeah, this, with them being a come from behind victory, if they were like level 42 or 43 in the arena, then that would make it so much better and have it dependent on your health instead of on theirs. Then it feels like a come from behind victory. It doesn't feel like, oh, you got them to a certain health and suddenly they're winning. I think a couple of games have done that, and it feels so much better when they do. But hey, that's just my opinion.
This'll be quick. Tiger Blitz!
Pretty much what I expected.
Level up. Ah. For a second I was curious, why is there no path out? No, it's just a couple doors still.
They're here again. Ugh, you're still here.
We're on a quest.
Huh. Why is a cheater like you taking on a quest? Hey, you cheater! Stop showing yourself around me. I might not stop myself from bashing you in the head. You were a PKK until recently, right? Called yourself the Terror of Death? Ha! I bet you cheated to get famous. Honest, people are busting their butts in the arena. So someone like you isn't welcomed in the tournament.
That's a nice speech. And you're the poor little girl that's protecting the order of the arena?
Shut up! You don't know anything, so butt out of it.
And you claim that you do? You know why he was a PKK? Or why he entered the tournament? Why he did this? What? You're the one who doesn't know.
Hi.
All right.
Oh. So, you had some legitimate reason to cheat? Don't make me laugh.
I don't have any reason to stay here.
Let's go.
Normal people cannot see avatars, and Haseo kind of lost control, so when he used his avatar practically against his will against her, she thinks he's a cheater because he suddenly used a move that could not be seen by others and essentially got her beaten. So he must have cheated because he used some sort of one-hit kill move that the only other person that's done it is Endurance, and she has declared Endurance as a complete and total cheater. So Haseo must be a cheater too, because, well, he beat her with what appears to be the same move. Okay, so yeah, it just leads in a square.
You're not getting away.
Here it comes. All right.
I'll finish it.
Ah!
There we go.
Armor pierce.
Damn. Ooh.
I guess we win.
Something is still here.
Open this door. Complete the square, and now go back down to the dungeon floor, the room that had nothing in it. Really? I was sure it was this room. Time to run around. There we go.
Damn it! Where did they go? The boss finally appeared too. What? Hey, that's my prey. Don't even think about it. I was here first.
Hey, look out!
Damn it.
I don't feel like losing today. Armor pierce! Score shot! Tiger Blitz!
There we go. Whew. I do like that it does, it keeps using defense up, because now it feels like a battle that way. There we go.
Sis! Big sis, are you alright?
Are you okay, sis? Did these guys cause you trouble?
You're gonna get it for that!
Stop! Why'd you save me anyway?
Who knows?
Why'd you have to win by cheating?
None of your business.
It is my business because you beat me! I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what your motivation is. But what you did at the tournament is an insult to all the fighters of the arena. I'll never forgive you for it. One of these days, I'm gonna get you back. That's why. Till that day, you better not lose to anyone else. You can have that treasure. That should clear my debt to you.
Sis?
Is it really okay?
No way! You're giving the item to him?
Amber Dragon Eye.
Hey, you got a nice item there.
This is...
It's perfect for a rookie like you.
Did you invite me here because you knew this item was here?
Don't get the wrong idea. We need you to become something that we can use.
Thanks.
What? It's not like you to show gratitude.
Sundari, Sundari, Sundari.
Oh. Come on, we're heading back.
Almost everybody in this game is a Sundari. Yeah, I think I got the S. Yep. I got a fire crest out of it.
Hello. This is for you. Thank you.
Text of Stamina. And since they're already here, Maze of the Bird Monster. Defeat Skelbinger. And we have that one level up area for Syllabus and Natalie. Dun, dun.
Hello. No. That's right.
Okay, so customize. Perfect. What am I trying to think of? Oh yeah, I did want items. There we go. Do 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 do. Da, da, dun, dun. The Ember Dragonite, I like trading between everybody. That way I can just really quickly max out their levels. Though, even without it, it takes very little time to max out everyone's level if you're doing everything, so...
Hey, a solo player. She must be sure of her skills.
No, she's... Damn, let's help her.
Hey, wait! What a pain.
I don't feel like losing today.
Damn it! I missed the Rengeki.
That was nothing.
That was a close one. Are you alright? Those monsters should know better than to attack someone as beautiful as you. But now that I'm here, I'm not gonna let anyone touch you.
Thank you.
Huh? Wait! She's gone.
She's a new player. Her level is nowhere close to what she needs to clear this dungeon. It's impossible for her to do this alone.
What is she thinking?
It's just his illness. It's just his illness setting in. If you worry about it, it just runs you in circles.
Your guard's down.
though, one of my favorite little news stories in this game, on the news, it has two players that essentially fall in love in-game, and they have a little in-game wedding. And it turns out that they were mother and son. So, yeah, there's just a tiny bit of fucked up in this series, but... when you can play a game with complete and total anonymity... Let's see, south and north still are unexplored. So let's keep going north. Not quite. Thankfully it wasn't one of those legally binding ones, but still.
Oh man, not again.
Let's help. Let's get going! Wind moons! Thunder!
Well, that's that, I guess.
Thank you.
Hang on a second. It's crazy to wander around this dungeon alone at your current level. You should at least form a party.
I can't.
Huh?
I don't know anyone that would form a party with me.
Okay then. You can come with us. Good? All right then.
What?
Hey!
I can't allow a young lady like you to wander around this dungeon alone. It goes against my beliefs. I, Kun, cannot allow this atrocity to go any further.
You can kind of tell the hint from her voice.
Nice to meet you.
Are you sure?
Of course.
No, forget it.
What? Why? Maybe she's shy. What a nice girl.
Dude, what is with you?
Okay, so let's head back south. Take care of that area of the dungeon. But no, it's not one of those Sweet Home Alabama things. Thankfully. It was just, they did the little in-game ceremony of getting their characters married. They said, hey, why don't we meet in real life? And they met for a date at a cafe, and it ended up they were mother and son. And I think that is fucking hilarious. No enemies, but a couple of treasure chests, so... Make sure I've got everything so far. Yep. I've noticed in this 20th anniversary version, there's a little bit of stutter, couple of lip syncs off, stuff like that, but other than that, it's been good. It's a good little port. I think it's just a port. I don't think it's a remaster or anything. No, it is. It's a kind of a remaster due to the fact that they did change a few, like Mecha Grunty's voice and whatnot.
You're mine!
I can't wait until the second game when I can actually change my weapons on the fly. That is one thing that I wish they had changed, and it annoys me to no end. Because in the second game, you can pick different skill sets. Like, for example, if you want to switch from your broadsword to your twin blade, have the skill set where you can just do a Rengeki or something, and it will switch to whatever weapon for that skill is. And it's much easier to do on the fly instead of going in here, going to equipment, changing, and doing whatever the change will be. Which reminds me, I really need to level up that axe. Okay, I'm not missing anything yet. Do 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 do. Do do do. Here she is again.
Oh.
Hey, we meet again. Since we're in the same dungeon, why don't we get to know each other?
Huh?
Come on, it'll be fine. Good, let's talk. So, why is it that you're so hung up on this quest?
I'm not. I just want a rare item.
A rare item?
Yeah, the world is really popular in my class.
In your class?
I wasn't really very interested in games, so this is my first week playing the world. And everyone started to show off their great weapons and items, but I just started, so I don't have anything. And I got jealous. I told them that I have one too. I'm bringing it in tomorrow.
I see.
It's because they won't stop writing about it, like today in gym class.
Gym class?
Ha! What is it?
So then, that means you're in grade school?
Yeah, 3rd grade.
3rd grade? So you're what, 9 years old?
I think a grade schooler is too young, even for you.
Like I said, you can tell the hint from her voice.
Anyway, I'm going to go now.
Hey, wait!
And I'm not sure if they're using the Japanese grade ages or the US grade ages. It has been so long since I was in school. But in Japan, they tend to go by years. I think grade is elementary, and then when they get to like middle and high school, it's first, second, third year middle school, first, second, third year high school, stuff like that. Hey, here's the boss.
Sorry we're late.
She's not waiting.
You can't fight that thing by yourself. Just stand back and watch us do our stuff.
Hey, stand back. You're in the way.
Don't be careless.
Oh. There we go.
Well, that's that, I guess.
Justice prevails. Just kidding.
Mermaids
Hey,
here.
This is pretty nice. This is the perfect accessory for you. Thoughtful on the outside, but burning with passion on the inside. It's pretty rare, so you can show it off to all your classmates.
Sure?
Of course.
I can't take this.
Huh? Why?
You guys kept saving me. I didn't do anything at all. I was so scared I couldn't even move. I don't deserve to get an item like that.
I think there's a misunderstanding here. It turned out to be an easy victory thanks to you.
Huh?
The monster's attention was focused on you because you didn't run away. So we were able to keep attacking. You watched, right? I'm sure you noticed.
Really?
Yes, really. It takes a lot of courage for a beginner to face a boss monster. You played a really important part in that battle. You were amazing. Now do you understand that you deserve it?
Thanks, mister. Thanks so much.
Cute little story you made up there. She helped out because she couldn't move during a battle.
She just started playing the world, so I wanted her to have fun. I'm sorry that I gave her that item without asking you first.
That's okay, but Kun...
I didn't know you had a thing for younger girls. She's much too young for you.
Hey, her being young had nothing to do with it. I'm a champion to all female players.
Hey, Kun!
Hello.
Huh? What are you ladies doing here?
We saw you in town and came after you so we could join up.
She's in grade school, right?
What?
We've been watching from the battle.
What?
I can't believe you took advantage of a little girl.
You jerk!
Come on.
What? Wait a sec. It's a misunderstanding. I wasn't.
Things like that happen sometimes, mister.
Yeah, mister.
You can get depressed later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the S. Search headband.
Thank you. This is for you.
All right! We finished the quest! That was easy!
What's wrong with you? Why are you yelling?
Huh? But I'm always like this, aren't I? Right, Haseo?
Yeah?
Well, it's not like I did anything wrong. I just wanted her to enjoy the world. So everything's good. Man, everything was great until midway. Why did it end that way? It's so unfair.
Text of wisdom. Even though I don't use magic. Okay, so remove Kun and Pi. Grab Adelie. Grab Syllabus. And pause stream because I've got to take care of something at the door. And I am back. I ended up getting some cider as well. But I live in an apartment, so at the door means go out of my door and then go downstairs. Oh, you've got a beginner book. That'll help. Let's see. What do you want for it? Aquaboard? Okay, so you like the Aquaboard. Let's see here. You seem to like that blade. Oh, you like the crest. Steam plate. That's a level 5 rarity item, but I've already got it. There we go. Do you have anything? No. I know I'm not riding my bike right now. But we have one more place to level it up, and then... Nice. Might have some tea later. No thanks. Actually, do you have sheath as well? No, you've got a wizard pendant. I don't need that. Lonely wolf? Oh, you have sheath. Okay. Haunt sheath or dream sheath? Anti-curse or anti-sleep? Let's go with that. What do you want for it? Oh, you like that gold snake? I mean, I've got a couple of them already. You can have that soil bug antenna. Wings of Lufu, and... There we go. Okay, you're only at level 40, so 2 more levels up and you can have that sheath. Ah, shit! Damn it! I hate when they're right next to the door. Because then they notice you and you cannot get away from them, so it's like, well, fuck you too. Because you need to get at least an A in what, at most an A in one of them to get. Oh, I got a couple of the golds, so not really worried about that now. Let's go south. What is behind door number 2? A trap room. That shim got away. That one shim got away. This is way too far to be just a dead end, is it? Ow! You sons of bitches! There we go. There we go. I missed the Rengeki, but oh well. Level 41, and I got spikes and pinies. And that's the level. No, it's not. It is a dead end. No, don't get any closer. Fuck you. I hope I at least get the A. Because if it gives a word, then you need at minimum an A.
Let's keep it up.
If it just gives an item, then it's fine, because, you know, yeah, the items are better the higher the thing is, but you want to get as many words as you can for when you just need to do the thing, when you go for random word sets. So north and then west. That sucks when a blade breaks before you even melt it. Ooh. There we go. Much better. There we go. Damn it. I'm up to level 42 now. Now, is this the way down? Or is this the way back that I came? Oh. Here's the way down. As I said before, sometimes there will be people standing here. Even if they weren't there when you went down, they'll be there on the way back up. So always check if you're going for like Bickman's flyers or if you're looking for people or stuff like that. If you're wanting to find people to trade with or... Wow.
Tiger Blitz!
Learn your lesson.
Ooh. Alright, Spike.
Let's do our best.
Okay, Heavenly.
With moons! With moons!
There we go. Now, as I've said before, Sky, please keep it on the Discord. I really need to stop falling asleep in areas. Hey, there's a trap chest behind her. I have a specific area on the Discord for that kind of talk for a reason. I'm not trying to censor you. God knows I hate censorship. It's just, I really don't like having to see if what you said has been blocked by the bots, and, you know, I don't want you to get in trouble on Twitch just because you said something that they disagreed with while you were watching me, you know?
Here it comes! Okay! Here I come! Ah! Tiger Blitz!
Adelaide went up to level 42, and I hit level 43 at the same time. North and west. Looks like west is the way back down, so... or way down to the next level. So... go east and north.
I'm sorry.
Whew. Ooh.
That's that, I guess.
Whew. Actually, if you remember when I LP'd it, Kratos did name Atreus. He named him after a soldier from Sparta that he fought alongside with. His mother wanted to name him Loki, which is, he basically takes on as a second name in, minor spoilers, he takes on as a second name in the, sequel. I hate that they explode, because I think that takes away your... No, it doesn't take away your experience, but it is annoying that they explode, because it can hurt you. Hey! Unlucky animals, mysterious creatures that can be found in some areas. If you approach one, it will give you various curses. However, there is also lucky animals that bring luck. They have music symbols on top of their heads. Yes, we will.
Mimi, booty me like that? I'm not gonna play with you anymore.
Not right away. I might do it either, like, at the 1 year, so a couple months from now. I'd say a couple months, but I think it was, like, November when I did the God of War game. But I will do the next God of War in the series. Just not yet. This one's gonna lock behind me. Kill these guys as fast as possible. Oh, that sucks. I hate having torn muscles myself. Level up. Trust me, it sucks. I've had it. South and then west. Now to head downstairs again. There's Mecha Grunty. Is there anyone? Yes! This is what I mean. There was no one there before, and now... And if you're doing the Bickman flyers, this is the only way to get some of these people. Is in dungeons.
Oh well. Wonder if I have enough chim spheres for it.
Course unknown. Fuel insufficient. Function shut down. Emergency landing. Passing life form detected. Begin fuel request. Beep, please inject chim spheres. Oink. Thank you for helping me. Oink.
Mecha Grunty! Thanks for the Cell or Fate. Goblin Knights. Man, goblins are annoying in this game. Like the birds, goblins will tend to call for reinforcements. They also have a shield, so... Another trap box. Another room that'll lock behind me out the door.
Slow.
Do not let them explode. I don't care that I missed the Rengeki there. And those guys only show up if you have a lot of gem spheres, so... The fact that I'm maxed out... Well, I was maxed out for quite a while. It's showing the southern door, so I'm gonna try going west. Or east, excuse me. The easternly direction.
I'm sorry.
Here it comes.
Whew.
Here I come.
Ah.
That was nothing.
His weapon leveled up. Cool. Okay, Sir Tech, I'm sure that you and Sky will get along famously. Hell, you and Xavier would probably get along famously. Check out the Discord if you want. It'd be great to have another person on there. Yeah, I do. It's linked to this, to my YouTube as well as to this, so... As well as to my Twitch, so you can find it easily. Whew. Okay, so I gotta put a new invite link on there. Okay. I will take care of that in a moment. One moment. I will take care of that invite link. Not what I meant to do. Dun. You know what? I'll just post it in the comment. There you go. Invite link.
This'll be quick.
Whew. Yeah, I don't mind juggling when I'm the one doing it.
Let's keep it up.
There we go. Okay, I haven't missed any paths or rooms. It sounds like this is a trap room. Yep. Whew. I think I got at least an A. Also, there are sometimes people here, so... Oh, I got the S. Curse Altair, but still, I got the S, which is what I wanted. Gates. Dr. D. You do not have anything I want, Sagittarius. Should have talked to Gates to see what they have. Hanako. Ooh, yes. Yes, please. This is going to be a tough one. Okay, so she wants that. She wants a piney over an axe? Oh, because it's an earth piney. Broad 2 on 3. Poison Wing. I just got the Curse Altair. Oh, you'll take a look. Oh, damn it. Oh, wow. She really likes that poison wing. She'll take that greedy pouch. Let's see here. He's already at level 10. Holy shit on that. So... Oh, Wings is higher than Flameaxe. That's good. Flame Sword. So... yeah. There we go. There we go. Poison and Curse. You know what? Let's check on the lucky animals, the people we've met, the assassination missions, and the Mecha Grunty.
Hey!
Only 26 out of 50? Okay. Interesting. Now go over to Bickman.
Oh my!
115 out of 135. Human males. I am missing 4. Human females. I am missing 2, 3, 5. Beast males. I am missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And beast females 2, 5. Okay. So, yeah, we've got quite a ways to go. Unlucky animals and people. Actually, people we're almost done with. I'm only missing 4 and 5. 4, 5, 6 on beast people. And yeah, that's about it. Like I said, some people can only be found in dungeons or on fields. Then there's 24 out of 50. Haven't even seen them enough times to get a level up on that. But I know I've gotten a couple of blacklists, so... And we'll see if I've finally gotten enough ride time to level 3 the bike.
Yo.
Yep. Yeah, Greedy Cervantes is the only one that actually managed to PK the person that I was trying to save. So, now to check with Death Grunty. See if we have enough to... Ah, cool. Battles, treasures, party member interaction. Yeah, we maxed out bike, so we've got monsters. We have arena, which means after the thing we gotta do at basically playtime, item collection. So yeah, nice. And party members interacted with. 4. Gifts given, 76. Gifts. Party member interactions, 76. Trades 4. Gifts given, 22. Gift amount, 97,380 GP. And the guild shop still has full inventory. So let's do this. Alchemize. Whew. Okay, so no, Tuon is not just under wings. Altair, Yantes. Even if it's lower level than what the person that uses it has, it sells for stuff, so you can sell or trade depending on what you want to do. Okay, she has an omen. So... $40s. Yeah. Roughly 5 to 6 more levels with everybody. Because they do tend to keep up with you level-wise. I'm not sure on weapon level. So, might have to grind. Hello, person that just joined. There we go. Now for the arena battle that we've all been waiting for. That I have gone over my usual time limit for. Yeah, to let you all know, I usually go for just 3 hours.
So, it's true! Haseo won in the finals! I can't believe it.
Yes, they are.
Winning the tournament the first time he enters. He's just trying to copy you, Master N. Honestly, he's annoying. But there's nothing to worry about. I have my ways of taking care of him. So you can just relax and let me take care of it, Master N.
Hey.
Yes? What is it?
Why are you so afraid of Haseo?
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of a guy like that.
Think I'll lose?
No, of course not.
Then don't do anything to him, Saku.
Aww. But if I don't do anything, you'll never recognize me, Master N. If that happens, then I have no reason for being here in the first place.
Title match.
At long last, it's time for the title match! The Emperor, as everyone knows, is the undefeated entrance. That strength, that mystique, that look! He is truly the Emperor. No wonder he has so many fans behind him. And the challenger, the rookie, Team Haseo. Comebacks upon comebacks. Their fights are truly miraculous. What kind of miracle will they show us today? The audience is packed. Their incredible fervor is swirling throughout the arena. Has there ever been a fight so anticipated? For today's commentary, we asked ex-Emperor and Terrace, who was defeated by Haseo in the finals, to join us. But there might be some sort of problem since he isn't here yet.
You came, Haseo.
I thought I told you. I'm going to defeat you and prove my power once and for all.
That is
impossible. Sorry. After all, there's no way that she will allow me to lose.
Who is she?
Thanks for waiting! Our commentator has arrived! How are you doing today, sir? What? Hey, who are you?
Ovan? Why are you here?
Hey, it's Ovan. He's a good guy. I thought we asked Canteris to come. Was there a problem?
Unfortunately, he couldn't come. I'm his substitute.
I see.
So, what are you planning this time, Ovan?
All right then. Mr. Ovan, are you familiar with today's participants?
The challenger, Haseo, and myself used to belong to the same guild.
Oh, and what guild was that?
The Twilight Brigade.
The Twilight Brigade? I think I've heard of that before.
It was disbanded over half a year ago.
Yeah. I used to be in Ovan's guild, the Twilight Brigade.
Welcome to the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, Haseo. I'm Shino. Hey, come on, shake hands. Oh, are you blushing? Let's just try a bit more. Ovan, don't go off on your own too. This sky. I wonder how far we have to go before we can find the key. Haseo, what would you do if you found the key? If I find it... No, changed my mind. It's a secret. The guild's disbanded? Why? We have to find Ovan. I'm gonna search the lost grounds. Haseo, please search the town. If you find anything, call me right away.
That's interesting. Master Zelkova, what is it? Is something wrong?
I think I'm more interested in Haseo than I was before.
Let us begin.
Have a talk, huh? Guess I'll do what I can. I'll give it a shot.
Not enough. Not nearly enough. At this rate, she will never be happy.
She? Who's she?
Come, help me satisfy her.
It's all right, Haseo. You aren't going to make any more mistakes now. Calm down. Don't get swept away by your emotions. Guide your emotions. And summon your avatar.
Fine. Come on. Come on. Yes, I'm right here.
Damn it.
Where am I? What is this place? I don't like it here. You're not here. Why aren't you here with me in this world?
Huh?
Is it because I'm weak? Is that the reason why?
What are you talking about?
I will get stronger. You'll see. Then will you please stay with me forever? And then I shall become strong for you. Yes, strong enough to protect you.
Huh?
Bolt of Love.
Why do you want to become strong?
Well, because
Are you just the same as me? In that case, don't interfere with me.
The same as you? Why? Did you lose her too?
I do not want to be alone anymore. I don't want to lose anything.
Ever again!
Yeah, new thing to avoid. Bewitching Wind. Shield. Another Bolt of Love. Ooh. Damn it. Gotta love those delays on the button inputs. Quit avoiding my attacks with cinematics. Yeah, if they're not dead on, they curve around.
With you gone, I was all alone again. Until she appeared to me. I was so happy then. Because you were my only friend. Because you were all I wanted. But it's fine now. She has returned. She has returned from the outside world.
What are you talking about?
I am no longer alone. She may look a bit different now, but I knew exactly who it was right away.
That she you're talking about. You mean Ida, don't you?
She is simply she.
How could you accept something that you don't even know anything about? Get serious.
Yep. You guessed it, the fact that his avatar is Maha was a huge hint on who she was.
If I don't finish this soon, she will disappear. She'll leave me.
What? She will disappear?
She likes to talk with people.
To talk with people? What do you mean?
I wonder what words you will leave behind. Feelings that cannot be described by words!
Yep. Ow. Little distracted. And there's the data drain. Bewitching wind again. The easiest way to shield break is to go in from behind like that. There we go. Protect break. Yeah. Yeah, getting manipulated sucks.
What was that?
It was Ida.
That cat was Ida?
Up until now, it has been mimicking Endrance's cat.
Despite what happened, nobody in the crowd saw any of it.
I guess Endrance truly loved her.
What's that?
Will that power become a hindrance? Or maybe it will.
Ah, over already?
It's over? Haseo won, didn't he?
See for yourself.
He did it! Way to go, Haseo!
Hey you, calm down. His objective wasn't to defeat Endrance.
Come on, Pi! Who cares about that? All right!
What do you mean, all right? But... wow, I'm impressed. Haseo did incredibly well.
He did. How very interesting.
No way! This isn't true. It's not possible. I will never, ever, ever forgive you, Haseo.
Who'd have thought that cat he had with him was Ida? So Endrance knew it was Ida all along, and still treasured that cat. I wonder, what does she mean to him?
Phase 6 Epitaph. Emperor. Technically still should be 15th, but Emperor. Let's go back to Delta server, and then we'll log out and check emails. Everybody's online now. Log out, check emails. It'll tell me about the crowning ceremony. There we go. Saku sent me a message. Okay, Freezing Aster's Crawl Tree with Kun and Pi. Saku. Crowning ceremony.
A crowning ceremony? I didn't know. I need to talk to the event NPC in Makanu's southern harbor.
Let's do forums before we check the news. Hey, there's the next part of the quest. I think it might be online, Jack. We will end with the news, and then on Monday we'll check the next. We'll do the crowning ceremony and continue on. Because It has been a little while. Usually I do 3 hours. Now it's been almost 4. I forgot there was more than just the one. CC Corp. Yeah, everyone teases butt rice. Excuse me, rice. Yeah, I know the feeling. Apkaloo. Okay, well, hopefully I will see you on Monday or maybe tomorrow on Discord. Bo. That's a picture of Bo. Well, like I said, I'll be back on Monday. I start play around 2-ish on Pacific Standard Time. Like I said, I live in Washington State, so around 2-ish my time is when I start my plays. Get rid of the word new on there, since we've already seen all of the pictures. There we go. I also think that this picture, the title of it says a really big hint over certain reveals of Sakubo. Light and Shadow. It's not a new online Jack. Oh well, we'll get another online Jack soon enough.
Due to the spread of mobile phone payment systems, people have become accustomed to leaving purses and wallets at home. However, this trend has increased the burden on the electronically disadvantaged and further deepened the rift that is known as the digital divide.
Sadly, that's kind of truth and entertainment there. But that is it for tonight. I will see you guys all again on Monday, but until then, I have to say, thank you very much for coming. I love you all. Hugs and kisses to everybody. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful, and take care.